Hey guys, Smoking Medic here. So, got two knife reviews for you real quick. These are both Benchmade models. The first Benchmade I'm going to show you was the first high-end production folder that I ever owned. I purchased this knife when I was 18 years old. I'm now 31. So, see what would that be? 13 years ago? Hope I did that math right. 13 years ago. I've had this knife for 13 years. I carried, it was my only EDC knife for several years, really. And then I started getting more into collecting EDC knives, and it's been sitting in a drawer for a while. But I'm going to try to change that here pretty soon. But this knife, I have, in my early days, when I first got it, I totally abused it and neglected it. And I tell you what, it is still going strong with no signs of damage. It's got normal wear, and that's it. And it is the Benchmade McHenry Williams designed 710. Plain edge, all black. I believe the handle scales are G10. Stainless steel liner with Benchmade's super awesome strong access lock. Removable pocket clip. Tip up only carry. The only way it should be. Tip down should not even be an option. Tip up carry. Double side thumb studs. And you can tell, I mean, looks like, man, just fantastic. This knife is just superbly designed, superbly built. This knife, I'm not sure how long it was made at first, but I know not that long after I got the knife, it went out of production for a long time. And it was actually a collector's knife. And you were finding these on knife forums and eBay for a lot more than what I paid for this knife. And I actually had a few people offer me a good amount of money for this, but I just couldn't part with it because it was like I said, it was my first high-end, more expensive, I guess, for an 18-year-old kid in high school knife. The first models, production models, were 154 cm steel. But I don't know when they started make production on these again. Sometime in the very recent past, they started making them again. And the current blade steel is D2 steel. Another fantastic steel. They come in different blade color. That's the black, and then like a bead blasted satin finish steel finish. Then you have the plain edge, and you have the combo edge. I didn't see any full serration. All come in the same blade style, blade shape. Very little blade play on this knife. But then, again, take into account, this knife is 13 years old, and it was abused. So really, the blade play that's in this is, I would say, almost non-existent. And tell you the truth, if I were to tighten up that tension screw, it'd probably be okay. Or if I were to send this back to Benchmade and have them give it like a spa treatment, it would probably be fine. But I really don't care. The G10 has held up. I mean, I would actually take this knife and I would throw it like at cardboard boxes at where I used to work when I bought this, and whatnot. It would hit the wall, and there's not a scratch, there's not a chunk out of it, nothing. The fit and finish in this thing is just superb, and I would expect that the new production models, which I haven't laid my hands on any of those, I would imagine that they're probably the same. Got some jimping back here, nothing crazy. Great all-around EDC knife. I've gutted some deer with this knife too. Did fine for that. It's a 3.9 inch blade. Prices vary on the blade finish and um, edge selection, anywhere from $180 to $195. That is full retail price on Benchmade's website, so you could probably find that priced a little bit cheaper elsewhere. And then, second, got this about 3 months, maybe 4 months ago. I really can't remember. The Mel Purdue Griptilian. Now, this particular model Griptilian is actually the 551 H2O. Its blade steel is actually N680 stainless steel. Now, it used to be you wanted to stay away from stainless steels for good quality everyday carry knives, but there's so many stainless steel alloys out there now that they're easy to sharpen. They hold an edge. That some of them are worth having. You know, you get the more forgivability of stainless steel, I guess you could say, with none of the drawbacks of the old stainless steels. And then it specifically comes in this cool orange, which was primarily the reason I got it. But it's been a great knife, razor shape, shaving sharp. But all the Griptilians, the full size Griptilians at least, have a 3.4-inch blade, and the other non-stainless steel, non-H2O Griptilian 551s come in 154 cm. Great steel. Same steel as this. That steel's been around for a long time. Still used in a lot of production and custom knives. And the prices of the Griptilians, again, depending on blade finish, which edge you choose, grip scale color, which I believe these grip scales are some kind of polymer injected molded, just polymer. Not really sure. And then they have a little bit of a stainless steel liner. Can't really tell. Got the choil there. Got some jimping here. And it's just a very minimal liner, stainless steel liner, which helps make the knife a little bit lighter. But anyway, they run from $150 to $135. Again, that's on Benchmade's website, full retail. You might be able to find them, a few dollars cheaper, but you're not going to find them a whole lot cheaper, I wouldn't think, anywhere else. Unless you get them off an internet forum on eBay or something like that, used, like I did this one, which it was new. And it is also tip down carry only, and then you're able to switch this up either side too for left or right hand carry. That's really all I got. All I can say is these are both great EDC knives. This one has a lot of years of use, has never failed me. I probably failed it not taking care of it like I should have, but still in top shape. The Griptilian, like I said, only been carrying for 3 or 4 months. But I've been carrying it every day. Fantastic. Just about every day. Fantastic knife. Love it. Light. Really, you can't go wrong with any Benchmade product. As far as I know, all their knives are made in the U.S. I think they maybe have some more inexpensive ones that might be made overseas. But as far as I know, huge majority of their knives are made in the United States. Both these are U.S. made, made in Oregon. They also have I believe they still have the Life Sharp guarantee. So you just pay for shipping, send your knife back to the factory. They put a factory edge on it. Good deal. So if you're looking for a new EDC knife that's a little over $100, I would definitely check out the Griptilian. And if you're wanting to spend a little bit more money, I should say a little bit more than a little bit, around the $200 price range, a little under, but you're looking for something that's a little bit more, almost kind of custom quality with what you would get in a lot of custom knives, or even more higher price production knives, as far as materials go, I would check out the 710. I believe for the the full retail price of $180 to $195 for this knife is still a bargain. With the blade steel, they're using the D2 steel now, especially the G10. Even the pocket clip. Pocket clip is one of the toughest pocket clips I've ever had in any carry knife of mine. Um, just fantastic knife. The access lock, the fit and finish on it. I mean, there's a lot of attention to detail that went into this knife. The liners are even with the handle scales. Just the little things. Fantastic knife. Would be looking at that. If price wasn't an issue, I would say either one of these. Which one would I pick over the other? I don't know. It'd be hard. That's why I have both. Anyway, this is a Smoky Medic. This is my little short review of two Benchmade production knives, the 710 and the 551 Griptilian. This is, again, specifically the H2O. But if you want more info on these knives, just go ahead and go to Benchmade's website. You'll find everything you need to know. If you can, get to your local knife shop, toy store. It has some of these knives. Get your hands on them. Take a look at them. But don't hesitate to buy any Benchmade products, especially these two. They will not. If they happen to do fail, Benchmade will take care of you. That's another reason to spend a little bit extra money on a company that stands behind their product. Don't knock over cameras. Alright, this is Smoky Medic. You guys have a good one. We'll see you later. Thanks.